Well, hi, everybody. We are here at the Nicholson's Music Cafe. I am Andrew Bauer with Red Dog Records. Grace is up on camera. Hey, I'm waving at Grace. She's waving at me. No one else sees that. That's perfect. And we are here with a room full of excited folks. Here's some of them now. You wave up toward the stage, excited people. There we go. Everyone's trying to figure out where the camera's at. There's the baristas are working hard, making coffee for everybody, and we are excited to be here for an evening of wonderful music from artists playing songs that are original, that they've written, and they want to share with you. So what we'd like to do is get started here, but first, for the folks that are here, everyone that is here, got yourself a goodie bag. Inside this bag, you've got, as I'm trying to go through this, you've got a CD from one of the artists, and that will vary based on the CD that you got. We've got drink vouchers, so please pull them out of your bag. Go get yourself a great coffee drink. They have Equator Coffee here, which is amazing stuff. And then you also have a couple raffle tickets. And those raffle tickets, drop them off with the baristas as well, because tonight we're going to be giving away a $400 Fender ukulele that is from Nicholson's Music. An amazing instrument, and we were excited that they were able to donate that for this evening for all the folks that are here to listen to music, and now you get to go home and play some too. And then you could take advantage of their 1 o'clock ukulele class that happens here on Saturdays. Okay. So as folks are getting settled here, on occasion you will hear the blenders going, so you know people are still, this is a coffee place. This is what they do here, along with having some great music. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the night kicked off. In between the artists, we're going to give some stuff away and have a chance to meet some of the folks here in the audience. They don't know it yet, but we're going to actually be talking to some folks in the audience. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the evening started as we hear from our first artist as he introduces himself. So here we go.
Here we go!
Well, I started playing music. I got my first instrument in 5th grade. It was a trumpet, and I remember it being a huge deal because we actually went to the store and bought it. I grew up in a family that my mom played piano and accordion, my dad played guitar, and anything with strings on it. So basically, as far as enjoying music, it's probably at birth. Greatest influences, that's a hard one because there's 1,000. Probably to break it down to be more of the singer-songwriter people, like a Johnny Cash, Tom York from Radiohead, Cat Stevens, Dylan, John Prine, so a lot of the British, the Brit pop that was going on in the late 80s, 90s. I was little and I loved listening to it because my friends, older brothers and sisters had all the cool cassettes and CDs. So all those, have been a big influence on me, and just kind of the songs I try to put out. The main thing I would want to come through in my songwriting, well, start off, I was, a really good, my musical influence of mine told me that if you want to be a good songwriter, listen to people and stop and look around, and you'll be surprised what comes up. And so in songwriting and the songs I've put out or have written or sat down and haven't put out, I try to look at a person, see what they're going through. Maybe it's personal, maybe it's something that's, going on, a current event. So just try to put out something of, sometimes you make it up. Sometimes you can be a storyteller, and the story doesn't have to be true. So 5 years, well, I'm really lucky I get to play music for a living, play songs and perform. So I see myself doing the same thing in 5 years, whether it's, playing in front of thousands of people or, back on the road or, at the local pub. I see myself, still performing and playing and doing stuff I'm very lucky to do right now, to pay the bills, so to speak. I would say probably the biggest thing is, I really am, like I said, me and a few other artists and stuff are lucky to be able to play music for a living. So just the fact that how appreciative I am, and I'm sure other people are, of you going out to see, see art, whether it's music or whether it's, anybody else. A lot of people, they take for granted what, or artists, musicians take for granted the people that come out and see them. So I would really, I'd like them to know how much I appreciate that. It helps me support my family, and other artists support their family too. So, that's the really cool thing about, what I'd like to tell people if they haven't heard it from me before, so. Thank yous. I think, of course, my parents for not letting me pick the radio station when I was a little kid. It forced me to listen to Neil Young and Bob Dylan and the Beatles and, gospel music, and that really helped influence a lot of stuff that I want to do and want to say. And probably most importantly, my wife for just, she's awesome. She has given me the kind of the focus. I always kind of just drifted around, toured the country, played, and she's really helped me focus up on, actually making a living of playing music. And probably without her, I'd still be, wandering around playing music somewhere, but not really, doing it at the level that I think I'm starting to get at. So, thank
you. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Donald.
You're stuck on the Playboy station, and I'm stuck somewhere in between. But I know 7 miles and I'll see. You've got the worst complacent, and I'm stuck somewhere in between. But it's 6 miles, 3 days, and I'm clean. Makes you real, picks you up and your friends gather around and talk to you, gather around and lead you to the end. 4 miles and I'm in. I'm watching, so I know you knew you wanna be somewhere sure. But I know it's 3 miles, 2 days, and I'm out for you. So I'll toast the final curtain. You're lonely, see your move. It's 2 miles and 1/2 day, and all. Makes you real, picks you up and your friends gather around to talk to you, gather around, they drive you to the end. It's 4 miles and I'm in. Live to find you. One only road page now. And it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. I know it, I know it. You're stuck on the Playboy station, I'm nowhere right between, and I got 1 mile left, and you'll see. Grab your phone, call your agent, I'm nowhere where they wanna be. I got 20 steps left, and I'm free. Makes you real, picks you up and your friends gather around and talk with you, gather around and lead you to the end. It's 4 miles and I'm in.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Right out there, yeah. Am I supposed to be explaining what these songs are, kind of? Here's a song that I've probably written 85 times. And finally I've actually met the person, you know, that it came true about. So this is a song about Sarah. Saw you, and I swear I can't, I just wanna know you. Your eyes, they let me know I'm fine, I know that I'm right. Will you just believe me when I say to you, just give it time? Will you just one time believe me when I say it's right? Yeah, you are the only one. You're beautiful. Yeah, you're twice the more. You're so beautiful. I'm for you and you for me. So let's just make you queen. Yeah, let's just make you queen. You're mine. Your eyes, you need not try. You know I love you. And you try to love everybody, and I'm gonna love you like I. Will you just believe me when I say to just give it time? Yeah, will you just one time believe that when I say it's right? Yeah, you're the only one. You're beautiful. Yeah, you're twice more. You're so beautiful. I'm for you and you for me. So let's just make you queen. Yeah, let's just make you queen. Thank you, everybody. This is really cool. Thank you for having me be a part of this. I'm stoked about this. I was pretty surprised when Andrew said, "Do you have any originals?" I've, been out playing cover songs for the last few years, and so I was taken back. So thank you for letting me actually play some tunes I wrote. This song is called "Birthday," and it's one of those times. Spend my birthday drinking with lines of the same. Yeah, I'm trying to numb my brain. From you are insane. Yeah, on my birthday morning alone, it sounded like a gun. You said I have to run. Yeah, your boyfriend's coming home. Yeah,
And my new friends are all my new friends, 'cause I wore out the old ones too. But I didn't click it, I didn't point it at you. And my new songs are worse than the old ones, and so are you. Spend my birthday thinking of every pound of bill shit. Yeah, I finally felt the pain of you. You are insane. Yeah, I spent my birthday drinking. I'm doing lines of ten. Yeah, I'm trying to know my break from you. You are insane. Yeah, but I didn't click it, I didn't point it at you. And my new friends are all my new friends, because I wore out the old ones too. Yeah, but I didn't click it, I didn't point it at you. And my new songs are worse than the old ones, and so are you. Nicholson in the bathroom said, I know you and you won't work. Said, I heard you just the other day and you said you wanna have some fun. Yeah, Nicholson in the bathroom said, I saw you and you want one. Said, I heard you just the other day and I know you want have some fun. Yeah, but I didn't click it, I didn't point it at you. And my new friends are all my new friends, because I wore out the old ones too. Yeah, but I didn't click it, I didn't point it at you. And my new songs are worse than the old ones, and so thank you. Times are better now. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna play a little harmonica. This is my last song. This song's called Power and Silence. It's one of the first songs I wrote and never put out a long time ago. It was, I watched this movie called The Apostle. Anybody? Is that too old for people? The Apostle, Holy Ghost Power, Robert Duvall. He was always talking about power, you know. So I thought, what about power of just not saying anything? So the song's called Power and Silence. Bear with me here, I gotta tune in for a second. Yeah, dude, please. Order up. on. But the battle has you lost. Because it's free and it's full, but it may lead on the way home on your road. Oh, the power of your silence. Sweetie by a man without persuasion is why I worry about you alone. Thought it felt so right to say I love you. Thought it felt so right to say I know. Because it's free and it's full, but it may lead on the way home on your road. Oh, the power of your silence. While I was out, I longed to say, listen. While I lived, I began to understand. Either way, something broke down, complete and choke holders. And then I'd smile when they offered me their brand. Because it's free and it's full, but it may lead on the way home on your road. Oh, the power of your silence. Please remember your silence. Oh, the power of your silence. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me here. I totally love it. Thank you, Chief.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Awesome. Awesome. Great job, man. Please, another round of applause. Round of Donald, please. Excellent job. So while we kind of do a little bit of a change here and we have the next artist come up and start playing some music for you, what I wanted to do was say, we're going to give some stuff away too, but I want to say thank you so much to Jess. I don't know if Jess is probably not quite in the shot. Jess is over. Okay, there's Jess. Jess, wave one more time. Jess is the manager here. There, she doesn't know which way to look. Which camera is on her? All of them are. Jess is the manager here at Nicholson's Music Cafe. And thanks to her, Wednesday nights you have a chance to experience some incredible talent with open mic for bluegrass. Friday nights it's open mic for anything goes. And there's some amazing musicians, amazing talent that plays here on those nights. So feel free to swing by for the great coffee, the great baristas who are doing a great job all the time. And speaking of which, we're going to have one of the baristas, I don't know who's free, to come up with some raffle tickets. Mackenzie or Claire or someone want to come up with the raffle tickets? Let's give something away. Oh, but hang on. Okay, so Daniel has to get his tickets in the pot first. Awesome. And we'll be giving stuff away all through the night. And incidentally, for those of you that are here, anything that you purchase, you are getting a... Oh, nice. Okay, this is your chance. Come up and see Claire here and get your tickets in the bin. We will be giving the stuff away all night. Any additional things that you purchase here at the cafe, for every $1 spent, you're getting an additional raffle ticket. So if you spend $10 on coffee, or if you really like the coffee you're drinking and you want to buy some and take it home, do it tonight. You'll get a raffle ticket for every $1 spent and then a chance to win more great prizes. So this is Claire. Come on over. Here we are in the shot now. Excellent. And she's one of the wonderful baristas here at the Music Cafe. So what are we giving away here?
T-shirts, apparently.
T-shirts, Nicholson's Music Company T-shirts, awesome. And let's see. So I am gonna have you pull the ticket. I will hold this. We'll start easy, and then we'll start getting some audience participation later in the night. Okay, everyone got your tickets out? You ready? And the winning number is
562524.
524 are the last three digits. Who got it? We got a winner. Somewhere? No, so we're just applauding. We're happy. Oh, awesome! Yay! There you go. And you get a Nicholson's Music Company. Gee, I always want to say Nicholson's Music Cafe. Here, come on over here and turn around so everyone at home can see you. And what was your name?
Alex.
Alex, excellent. Hi, Alex. Congratulations. There you go. And while Alex is here, she doesn't know we're going to do this. Anybody watching at home that you want to say hi to, or anyone that we're going to point to this YouTube video once it's on YouTube that you want to say hi to and say, hey, I said hi to you on a video.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Good choice. Good choice. Just like all the major athletes. Hi, Mom. Oh, great. Awesome. Excellent. Congratulations. And be sure to get your raffle tickets in because we're going to be giving away more stuff at the next break. So thank you, Claire. And we'll have more goodies are coming up. Incidentally, the major prize is going to be that wonderful Fender ukulele. I'm pulling this out like people at home could read this. If you've checked out our Facebook page, you've seen the flyers come through, and there's a $400 ukulele from Fender that is going to be given away at the end of the night. So be sure to get your tickets in. So what we're going to do now is, as we're still getting things set up, but for the folks at home, you're going to have a chance to see a little bit of what's happening here in the cafe. And we're also going to be playing some music for you. So, and the folks here, hang tight. We're going to be playing more music shortly. Okay. We are back. Well, we're going to be back here in a moment here. Okay. We are back live, and we've got our next artist is raring to go here. She's a little cold, so we're going to adjust the door. It was about 90 degrees in here earlier, so the door was open, and the sun sets and crazy things happen. But we're going to go ahead and let her introduce herself, and then we're going to have a chance to listen to her play. So here we go.
In these shadowlands, I squint my eye. Okay, well, I started playing and enjoying, well, I probably started enjoying music way before I even remember, because the legend has it from my parents that I could keep beat when I was like 3 months old, which is pretty impressive. So, but that might just be legend, I don't know. I started taking piano lessons when I was 6, and music, singing, piano, all of it has always just been a big part of my life, so I can't remember not enjoying music. Well, I grew up playing piano, like I said, and I studied classical music and found that I wasn't really wired for it, but I think that it influenced me a lot in my earlier years, just hearing it and playing it and everything. And then, but with more my style stuff, I think the Innocence Mission, which is kind of a folk band, is probably my favorite band. I don't know if I sound like them, but their lyric content influences me a lot. Their writing is really poetic and I think almost genius to me. And then I also really was influenced by, well, mostly all the women singer-songwriters, but in addition to the Innocence Mission, Sam Phillips was one of my favorites, and I just admire her creativity and her ability just to do whatever she wants, kind of, and the fact that she's over 50 and still making amazing music is inspiring to me. Well, I think that's a hard question, what I'm trying to say with my songwriting. I guess it has a lot to do with what other songs have said to me and what I kind of take from that I hope to be able to do for other people. And I think one of the most important things in songwriting is honesty, just kind of about the good and bad and ugly in life. And but you can't really have that without having hope too. So having reality and hope together are important to me, and that's kind of what other people's songs have done for me. They've kind of smuggled hope and light into my dark places, and without me even knowing it sometimes. And I would be really pleased if my songs did that for other people. So in 5 years, I see myself hopefully 5 years older than I am right now, and I'm sure time will have marched right across my face. But I just hope that I am still writing songs and that they're better than the ones that I'm writing now. And I hope that I have learned more about producing and arranging, because I love all that. And I also just would like to explore more of the world of video and all that kind of thing, because I've dipped my toe into that and it was really fun. So I would like to continue exploring that as well. I guess I just want people to know I'm not trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. I'm just me, and I have, issues just like everybody else. And I just hope that we can all kind of, commiserate with our issues together, and and that I hope that there's connection through the music that I do. So first and foremost, I would have to thank my husband, because he finances everything I do and encourages me, and I don't think I could do anything of what I do without him. And of course my family, my kids, my brother Dave is a real encouragement to me. My parents, who spent a lot of money on piano lessons and believed that music was pretty much worth anything they had to pay for it. So I'm thankful for all those people. Oh, and my fellow musicians who I usually play with, especially Josh Graham, aka Oda May, who is a partner in crime, kind of, and a genius guitar player, and has taught me a lot. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Wagner.
It's not awkward at all watching yourself on a video. So later tonight, we're going to video all of you and let you watch yourselves. So let's see. The first song I'm going to do is called Flares, and it's about just how important it is for us to encourage each other not to give up. So here we go, Flares.
He says, please sing for me. She says, oh, I don't know. I've lost the fire in my belly. Oh. And he sends a
So I made a little video of that song, and it ended up, ironically, taking like over a year to make because I didn't know what I was doing and decided to do it stop action, which is crazy, and it was very tedious. And so I needed that message to myself over and over again, not to give up, ironically. But you can see that on my website, rachelwagner.com. Whenever you like, you can play it over and over again for free. So lately I've been writing songs. I'm on this kick of writing songs with like opposite titles. Like I wrote the morning song and the night song and the summer song and the winter song. So I'm going to play a couple sets for you tonight. And you know, maybe you'll guess like what the next song is by what I say this song is. You have to think of the opposite, okay? It's like a game. Yay! Okay. Okay, so this first song, I have this thing about trees, and I think that they're like speaking specifically to me, which might sound weird, but it could also be charming, so I'd like you to go with that. Anyway, for instance, like in the fall when the leaves turn color, I like to stand underneath them and pretend they're throwing me a party, you know? And like the wind blows, because it's all colorful. The wind blows and the trees kind of make this clapping sound, and I think they're clapping for me. Isn't that charming? See? No? Okay, anyway. So this song I wrote wasn't the fall leaves. It was in the spring, this last spring. We have this tree in front of our house that gets these really pale pink blossoms, and the wind would blow and the blossoms just sort of fly off. Have you ever seen how that happens? And it's like snow almost. And it's really pretty. And I was just thinking about how easily the petals just kind of let go of the branches, and of course saw it metaphorically because that's how I'm always looking at things. How difficult it is to let go of our illusion of control sometimes and just kind of go. So this song is called Go. Oh, hang on one second. Okay. There we go.
From the branch, a single blushing, whispering dance. How does she let go, so unafraid to trust the song invisibly
Thank you. All right. I will do my own raffle thing right now. If anybody can tell me what they think the name of the next song is. She's got it. Free CD for you. Oh, she's cheating. But she could read my mind. Although, it's not that hard of a game, but still. All right, you're the winner. This is called Stay. So this is kind of a play on the fact that we all, if you remember when you were a child and you had thought the monsters were under your bed. I have a bunch of kids, and so sometimes we deal with that. We grow up and we pretend like we don't think they're there anymore. But we still do in our own way. We all have our own little monsters that cause anxiety and fear. So that is what this song is about, and about how it just feels better to know that you're not alone in the midst of that.
Have you checked behind the curtain? In the closet, under the bed, the bed, the bed, the bed. Are you absolutely certain? All of this is in my head. I insist the monsters are real, but you chase them away, 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 and tell me lie down and sleep now. Promising you will stay, 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 stay.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, this song has trees in it also, but I don't know why I told you that. Okay. This is just a relational type song about when you know that you're wrong in your relationship, and you've come to admit it, and you know that the other person is right, and you kind of feel insecure about everything that's going on. And I think the song probably explains it better than I do. So this song is called Mine.
I am in the treetops, catching the last of the light, golden green and tired of knowing you are right. I am in the I am in the treetops, searching for a sign that your love has not grown cold, and you still are mine. Will you still be
Thank you so much. So I have one more song for you tonight. What do you think it's called? Yes! This is good. You guys are going to remember this business. I'm going to have a couple EPs come out in the future with all these wonderful opposite songs on them. So I know you will be waiting for that, all of you. So yes, this last song is called Yours. I want to say thank you to Andrew and Grace and Red Dog Records, who are like a total class act here. This is pretty cool and it's fun, and I was so glad to be invited. And thank you all for listening. And everyone home in their living rooms, thank you for listening. And so Yours is also another relational type song, but it's more about just allowing yourself to be seen, and how we all kind of struggle with that because we're pretty good at hiding from each other. But this is about getting over that, so.
You lean toward me, I lean into you. Know how careful I am, weighing every little look. This is all
so much.
Excellent job, Rachel. Thank you so much. Please, another round of applause for Rachel Wagner. And if you like what you just heard, she does have CDs outside. You can purchase them. You can listen to her on the way home. And then this, of course, this recording will be out online within a couple of weeks, and you'll be able to listen to her again. And listen to yourself clapping. You can pick yourself out and know that that was you. For those of you who have a distinctive clap. Okay, so as we get set up for the next artist, we are going to give some more stuff away. So time to get those raffle tickets out. And I think it's Mackenzie's turn to come on up and visit. Here she comes. Oh, yeah, please. And if you've made any purchases between the last set of music, please bring your raffle tickets up, drop them in. People are like waiting for that ukulele. I think that's what it is. So okay, we'll switch sides here. We're gonna put you over there. And I got a little cable here. Okay, there we go. Hey, look, it's you. Look, you're right there. She's looking at herself. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and give something away. I will see. What are we gonna do first? Let's do another T-shirt first.
Okay. And they have their choice of size.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so we've got a couple different sizes here. The first one's going to go to a winner who is extra large, and then the next one's going to go to a winner who is medium. So keep that in mind. Actually, you're going to get to pick what you want, but it's more fun that way. All right, so we're going to start with the first winner is. I'll let you go ahead and pick. Go ahead and pick my ticket.
And the winner is 562549.
Number 549. Hey, oh, that was perfect. He just turned him in. That's excellent timing. All righty, sir.
549?
549.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So we'll take that. We'll trade
Probably
you.
better take the extra large.
Extra large, because you want to fit really big. And what was your? I'm gonna have you turn around here.
Okay.
And what was your name?
I'm Ed Donald. I'm Adam's father that played
Excellent.
first.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I know who you are,
What a
but we want
great
everyone
venue.
at home to know.
Yeah.
So,
Great
and
venue.
you got a thank you from him for picking the radio station for him as he was.
He said his mother was and continues to be a great pianist, but we had a lot of music in our home, and I told him, Adam, because he played basketball and baseball and stuff, and I said, if I'd have known you were going to be a musician, I'd have given you a guitar when you were 3 or 4, and you'd really be good by now.
Well, he'll be happy to hear that when he watches this again. But,
Kick it off the air, please.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll edit that out. No, we won't. But congratulations. Okay, but we have more to give away here. All right. So we've got now. How many of you are enjoying your coffee? You can clap if you want it. Excellent. Yeah. Bobby Roy over there is enjoying his coffee. So hopefully you've taken the time to go get your drink voucher up, because they have amazing coffee here, Equator Coffee, and you can take some of it home. And someone is about to take some of it home so they can make it at home. And if you don't have the professional machines, you can make this sound that you hear in the background as you're making it, and it'll feel like you should be spending more money on it. So let's go ahead and pick the winner of the coffee. Thank you for mixing those up.
Do my job. 562514.
Okay, 514. Survey says 514.
Really good coffee.
And going once, and I've had caffeine, so it's gone. Now we're going to go to the next person. You need a third hand up here. Okay, here we go.
Okay. 562574.
574. 574. Someone shout out a number. I'm going to hand you some coffee. 574. 574. Wait, do we have? Oh, we have it right here. Excellent. Okay. And I'm going to give you a choice. If you prefer the T-shirt, you can do T-shirt. But oh no, look at her. She's like, no, I'm taking the coffee. Awesome. And what was your name?
Valerie.
Valerie.
Yeah.
So say hi to the folks at home.
Hi. Hi.
So,
Yeah.
Anyone that you want to say hello to out there?
Not
That you're
really,
gonna
no.
make-
No,
okay, all right.
no.
She's just happy she got her coffee, so she's all good. So awesome. Perfect. And they're willing to grind it for you before you leave, so it's all good. So we've got one more T-shirt. Let's just go ahead and do this one too. Survey says
562549.
that's 548.
Yep, it is.
548. I'm the quality control here, so that does say, you can use my glasses if you want. Congratulations, that's great. Awesome, good to see you. That's great, but you have to say hi. You have to say hi to everyone before. So.
Trying to get away with that.
No, good luck.
Am I supposed to say hi to
You can
somebody?
say hi to- well, no, just introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Barbara Morgan. I'm the mom of Todd Morgan. He'll be up soon.
Excellent. Okay, thanks, Barbara. Appreciate it. Congratulations. And thank you, Mackenzie. Great job. All right, folks, we are going to have our next artist start here in just a few moments. In the meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and let you listen to some other music here. Hey everybody, just so you know, before Sway gets started here, we've got the treats that you guys were promised are working their way around, so you're going to have some nice refreshments here coming up soon too. And I see that the door is back open, so I know they got a little warm in here, but treats are coming. Incidentally, one other thing I wanted to point out, this is a great shot of me bending over and looking at my controls here. I wanted to let everyone know that the great sounds that you're hearing are a result of the two gentlemen next to me, and that is Dave and Jeremy Kauffman from Kauffman Studios are here doing the audio. Oops, okay, here we go. There they are. And you can see them now. Dave and Jeremy Kauffman, Kauffman Studios. They're doing all the great sounds that you're hearing. And applause for them. They're doing a great job. And we're going to really challenge them over the next hour or so. Okay, everybody, we are ready for our next artist, and we're going to be letting him introduce himself, as we like to do here. So, here we go.
For some reason you were in my mind today.
I started playing music or enjoying really getting into music when I was really young. My aunt, who's also my Sunday school teacher, really encouraged us to sing, and so I basically grew up in the church singing, and I grew up with a couple of guys who were close friends of mine. We were pretty much brothers, and we were singing in the church, and we made a band called, I guess a boy band called Minus One, so shout out to Patrick, Jeremy, and Chian. And yeah, we grew up in the church together, sang together, and we just continued, as we got older. And I started playing the guitar probably when I was in middle school, and I've been playing since. So, my greatest influences, I would probably consider my family, definitely my family, my mom and dad, parents. Musically, both my dad and my brother played guitar. My brother's also a drummer, so a lot of my cousins are musicians as well, so music just kind of runs in the family. And I would definitely say a lot of my friends and just staff, college staff and professors were big influences in my life. And last but definitely not least, one of probably the greatest influences is probably my faith in God. I think that's a huge influence in just how I live and in my life. So what I'm trying to relay in my music is that life is good. I generally write about love songs, but overall I think that what I want to put out with my music is that life is good. And there's going to be times that life is not always going to be what you expect or what you want it to be, but it can be good if you make it to be. And life is also very short, and you should live it to the fullest, and have meaning in it and find meaning and purpose in it. And so yeah, I see myself in 5 years. From a music standpoint, I would like to be recording and writing music and touring and performing and whatnot. I definitely want to do something with my music, but I think another huge part of my heart and my passions is also serving in missions overseas. Like, I have a huge part of my heart in just serving kids, children, teens, people, anybody who's victims of trafficking. That's a really big part of my heart, and I think that I see myself, overseas possibly. I know it's stuff. A lot of it happens here in stateside. A lot of it happens over there, and I've done a lot of mission work overseas as well. And it'd be awesome if I could do something along the lines of both music and serving in missions too. So I'm not worried about fame or fortune or anything like that. I mean, I want my music to be heard, and I want to share it with the world. But I think, coming from a financial point, I want to be able to pay my bills and my rent and stuff like that. But it's fine. I'm not worried about it. And I think the one thing that I want my fans to know about me is that my faith is in Jesus, and He's my Lord and my Savior, and I want my life to revolve around serving people, and I think that's a huge deal. Like I said, my heart is with serving people who have been trafficked, as well as the people who do it, because it's a huge deal, and we need to reach out to them. But I want to live with meaning and purpose. So I want to thank first and foremost God and His sustaining grace, and without Him I would not be here today. I also want to thank my friends and family, everybody who supported me, both in my music and in encouraging me to pursue my faith and my dreams. I want to thank my girlfriend Sarah, and just everybody else who's been there for me and supported me. So thank you.
I know love will bring us back around sometime. I know love.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sway Fowler.
How's it going? It's definitely an awesome blessing and opportunity to be here. So thanks for having me. This first song I'm going to be playing is called I'd Rather Be With You. I wrote it a while back, and I was actually with one of my roommates, Jason, if he's watching. Hello. Wrote it with, he was kind of hanging out while I was playing it, but it's called I'd Rather Be With You.
rather be with you. Wear my heart out on my sleeve. You know I'd never leave. I'd rather be with you. Though this world may fall apart, you always have my heart. I'd rather be with you. I give up all that's in this world. You'll always be my girl. I'd rather be with you. Oh, I'd rather be with you. Time will try to tear us apart, and life will get so crazy, but you'll always have my heart, and you'll always be my baby. And I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you. Oh, I'd rather, yeah, I'd rather be with you. When all is said and all is done, you'll always be the one. I'd rather be with you. Oh, I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you.
Thank you. So this next song is called If This Is Love, and it's actually a song I wrote when I was living up in Canada with my cousins, who are probably watching right now. So hi to all my cousins. Yeah, this is If This Is Love.
Awake, you're on my mind. When I'm asleep, you're in my dreams. Between heartbeats I can't find where I wanna be. Is this where I wanna be? Is this where I wanna be? Is this love, 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 love? Am I lying to myself? Oh, I need your help to figure out if this is love, if this is love, if this is love. This is love.
near, you're on my mind. When you're firing my heart, between feelings I can't find. Where we really are, is this where we wanna be? Is this where we wanna be? Or is this love, 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 love? Where am I lying to myself? Oh, I need your help to figure out if this is love, if this is love, if this is love. This is the closest I've ever been, so I don't know, I don't know. This is the closest I've ever been, so I don't know if this is love, if this is love, if this is love, 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 love. If this is love, if this is love, if this is love, oh, oh, if this is love.
So, hey, Sway, I just wanted to let you know we had a shout out to you by the Peck family. So they're watching, and they've just put a note on the chat room to.
Hey guys.
It's a shout out to you. So.
Thanks. Cool. All right, so the next song I'm gonna play is it's called "Beneath the Palm Trees." It's probably, if you know me, it's probably the song that you've heard numerous times. It's probably the song that people have known me the most by. It's one of the first songs that I wrote that I actually liked. But anyway, so yeah, "Beneath the Palm Trees."
So many things that I wanna say. Maybe you could tell me why I feel this way. Face me, don't be afraid, 'cause all I wanna see is your beautiful face, and fall into your eyes, and see that smile that melts my heart away. 'Cause it's you that makes me sing, it's you that brings these melodies. Makes my heart, makes my heart skip a beat. Cause I'm just trying to figure this all out. Why you gotta be so complicated now? Face me, don't turn around. I wanna sit with you beneath the palm trees now, and fall into your eyes, and see that smile that lifts me when I'm down. 'Cause it's you that makes me sing, it's you that brings these melodies, and makes my heart, and makes my heart skip a beat. You that makes me sing, it's you that brings these melodies, and makes my heart, makes my heart, makes my heart skip a beat. 'Cause it's you that makes me sing. It's you that brings these melodies and makes my heart, and makes my heart. You make my heart skip a beat. Whoa, you make my heart skip a beat.
Thank you. Sway, just a quick update. I don't mean to interrupt in between every song, but okay, so we've got from Montreal, Canada, the Canadian kids say hi. Shout out from San Lorenzo. Bong Sway, you sing so deliciously from FamCam Studio. And Jane, too. Love you, bro. Proud of you, man. Thanks for the shout out. We're all proud of you, cousin. From Hannah.
Thank you. The next song I'm going to sing is actually, I want to dedicate it to my girlfriend, Sarah. It's a song called Relentless, and it's based off of the book Song of Solomon, and it's basically about, well, I'm getting like emotional. Sorry. It's about God's relentless love for us. Yeah, so love you.
Come away with me, my lover, and I will place you like a seal over my heart. It's my love, my love, my love, so relentless. You can't hide from it even if you try. My love, my love, so relentless. You can't escape it, you can't run away from my relentless love. Come awake this love when it is ready, and I will place you under my arms beneath this steady beating heart. My love, my love, my love, so relentless. You can't hide it from me if you try. Said my love, my love, my love, so relentless. You can't escape it, you can't run away from my relentless love. Love is strong as death, yielding as the grave. It's blazing like a fire, burning like a flame. Waters cannot quench it, it can't be washed away. This unrelentless love, it can't be bought or paid for. But you already have my heart. I'm yours already, my love. Said my love, my love, my love, so relentless. You can't escape it even if you try. Said my relentless love.
Thank you. I have one more song. This is the last one I'm going to do. And it's called, wow, I'm blanking out. Is that Kiss? So mesmerizing. It's called Life, Love, and Memories. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, it's a super short song, and I wrote it a really, really long time ago. But yeah. Thank you. Just want to say thanks for Andrew and Grace and the Red Dog team, and for all of you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you. And for all my cousins and family who are watching and friends, thanks.
Think you can melt the problems all away with that smile of yours. You don't know how much it means to my heart. And did it ever cross your mind that someday you'll find that these things in life aren't free? 'Cause there's always a price to love. Are you the only one I'm thinking of? I know it hurts sometimes to face the truth, but the truth is I love you. Memories, that's what you are to me. Life, love, and memories. Oh, I can't make them with you and me. But there's always a price to love. Am I the only one you're dreaming of? I know it hurts sometimes to face the truth, but the truth is I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Thank you so much.
Excellent job, Sway. Keep the applause coming. Another round of applause for Sway. Great job. And Sway, we need to give you a couple more shout-outs. I'm going to put the camera back on you. Let's see. Dude, you're the Donovan Franken writer of Cambodia. Okay, so that's obviously a good friend of yours there. Callie says she loves your voice, support from your sidekick crew, and then Go Sway, a bunch of us are watching you. You sound great. So proud of you, and we love you. Cousin Becky and Linda.
Thank you again. God bless.
Okay, so as we are coming back around here to get ready for the next artist, we are going to give a couple more things away for the folks here at home. And for the folks who are watching at home, we thank you for watching from whatever country you are watching from. We had Canada and a couple different places. We're going to get a couple shout-outs coming from here. But first, we're going to give a couple things away, and it's a coffee. For those of you who have not or have already gone through your drink and you're ready for another one, here it comes right now. And the winner is... Go ahead. No pressure to read the number right, though. Mackenzie. Okay, here we go.
562553.
And it is 553. Who had it? All right. Hey, congratulations. So we'll bring it over to you. You're back in there in the corner and you're all comfortable. So congratulations. We've got another coffee for you. So that is awesome. And again, we want to say thank you to the Music Cafe, in particular to Eric, who is right outside that door. As a matter of fact, Grace, why don't you go ahead and get a shot of the door there. And we'll have Eric just stick his head in so you can all meet Eric Nicholson of Nicholson Music and Nicholson Music Cafe, with Jess sitting right outside. She's the manager here. You guys have already met her. And for those of you watching at home, you had a chance to see her making some coffee earlier and doing the great work behind the counter. So thanks to those two. We're going to thank them again later on as they give away the big prize. Yes, we were waving at you there, Eric. Okay, so there's a shot of the stage, and here we have there's Claire. Look at the steam. She is making coffee. This is really a coffee place. It's not just a place to listen to wonderful music. Okay, so we are setting up the next artist, and we're going to have a chance to hear from them very soon. And again, we just wanted to say a quick thanks to multiple folks to make this possible, but we also want to hear from some of the folks that took time out of their night to come here. And so we've got good friend Bobby Roy. Actually, I should have you introduce yourself, but I'm going to go ahead and do it for you. So Bobby, I know that we invited you here, but you wanted to say hi to someone who might be watching at home.
Absolutely. So I just want to say hello to Ronnie and Sherry. Thank you for giving me so much to believe in again, and then just changing my life forever. I appreciate the support, the love and support, and then to the rest of the the dream team that's all over North America. Let's go change the world. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. And did we? And someone else you want to say hi to someone? First of all, I'm going to let you introduce yourself. I shouldn't be introducing people for you, so go ahead. And, who are you and what brings you here?
Well, my name is Howard Hall, and I'm an artist here, but I'm here to really say thank you very much to Nicholson's Music Cafe. I'm one of the organizers for the Blues Jammers and Beyond meetup group, and we come down here every Saturday afternoon, the first Saturday of each month, and do an all-inclusive jam here, from everything from pro levels of musicians all the way down to beginners. But we wouldn't be able to do that without Nicholson's Music Cafe. So a big shout out to Eric and to Jessica. Thank you so much.
Excellent. And we were here last week. We saw the group, and it was a big group, like 9 different musicians up there playing, and they sounded phenomenal. And I know that they hadn't played together before, but you guys sounded great. So if you love that kind of music, come out and either play. If you're interested in playing, you'll have a chance to, we had people playing the shakers and playing the clave and all kinds of things. So everyone can join in. So thank you. All right, so the next group's going to do a little bit of a sound check here for the folks in the room, and for folks at home, you get to listen to more smooth jazz as we get ready to make this happen here. As you can watch a little bit of the baristas making coffee. Decaf mocha for Pablo. No pressure. Everybody say hi to Pablo. All right, we're about ready to have our last artist of the night play, and you guys are going to have a great time listening to him. Let's see. So what we're going to do is have them introduce themselves through the use of video. And for those of you at home, we're going to pull the smooth jazz out for you. That's always a really integral part of making this happen. And here we go.
I told the love of my life she'd be mine. She didn't believe me, and I said that's fine. But
I started getting into music, enjoying music from, I think since I was born. I think probably the first time I heard music, I probably liked it. First thing I remember was being like in the car with my parents, little kid, and listening to like Chuck Berry was one thing, and Rod Stewart was a big favorite of my mom's, so I heard a lot of that when I was really, really little. And started playing music, I guess, when I was about 5. We had a little keyboard, and then a little bit later on we got a piano. So that was pretty much the start of that, and been working at it ever since, I guess. Well, as far as non-famous people being an influence on me, I would say my grandma would be the main one. she lived with us for a couple years, and she was the reason why we got the piano in the house. And I think one of the things that I got from her, because I didn't really, I was a little kid at the time, and I didn't really learn that much, theory-wise or music technically wise, but I think what I got from her was like taste a little bit, like having a standard to try to meet up with, you know what I mean? Like to have a certain amount of taste in everything that I listened to and that I later on that I created. Well, as a songwriter, I don't know if I have a specific message that I always try to get across, although most of my songs have to do with love in one way or another. Either relationships or any other kind of thing. And when I'm writing a song, I try to just sort of do what the music tells me to do. In other words, I try to feel what the thing is going to be and let it be what it wants to be rather than overthink it, I do want people to enjoy it thoroughly. Of course, everybody wants their music to be enjoyed thoroughly, but I mainly want to make people happy. Well, in the future, I would like to continue to do what I'm doing now and continue to, go up the ladder, I guess, of success. I don't know what rung I'm on now, but that's mainly what I want to do, is to have my music heard by more people and play bigger shows. I'd like to make as many people happy with my music as I can possibly do. And if I've made people happy so far, I'm happy about that, of course, and I hope to continue to do that. I would like people to know that everything I do, whether it's musically or otherwise, I mean well by it. I try to go through life with I've heard this said about me, so I kind of put this together in my mind, but with a child's heart and an old soul at the same time. And I feel that if you do that, or if I do that, I'll be a good person. I first would like to say thanks to my mother and father for supporting me so much thus far, and being there pretty much every step of the way, taking me to things that most parents would probably say you're on your own, or maybe I'm not going to waste my time with it or whatever. But they believed in me so much to where they pushed me to do things that maybe I wouldn't have done otherwise. I would have been too scared or whatever the case may be. So I'd first of all like to thank them. I'd like to thank God for giving me what talent I do have. And I'd also like to thank our fans, the people who come to every show and support. And when people come up and tell me they have my CD or they enjoy what I do, my work, extremely appreciative of that. That's my life's that's the driving force. When somebody tells me that they enjoy what I do, or that they have my records and they listen to them all the time, or whatever they tell me, it's never taken lightly. I appreciate every word of it, and I never take it for granted. So I want to thank everybody who has bought the records, and anybody who comes to the shows. I'd also like to thank the Rio Americano music department, which in my mind, as far as I've seen, is the greatest high school music program in the world. I think it's just real hard to beat them. I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for them teaching me a lot of the things that I know and for the experience of it. So Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Todd, Morgan, and the Emblems.
I told the love of my life she'd be mine. She didn't believe me, and I said that's fine, but you will. Yeah, yeah, you will. Do you understand me when I say you will? I told her she'd fall in love with me. She didn't believe me, but I said you'll see that you will. Yeah, I know you will. But do you understand me when I say you will? Yeah, because I'm gonna love you more than you've ever been loved before. And you will always love me. She smiled at me and said, how could you know? Well, I said, your smile just told me so. And you will, yeah, honey, I know you will. But do you understand me when I say you will? Do you understand me when I say you will? Yes, and you're gonna love me more than I've ever been loved before. And I will always love you. She smiled at me and said, how could you know? Like I told her, your smile just told me so. And you will, yeah, yeah, you will. Do you understand me when I say you will? I told the love of my life she'd be mine. She didn't believe me, and I said that's fine, but she did. Yeah, yeah, she did. Do you understand me when I say she did? Thank you. Is there something wrong with the his guitar? Oh, okay, we couldn't hear it. Sorry. All right, this next number is a thing called "Sweet Pretender." It's one of our new songs that hasn't been recorded, and it's a thing. Okay, cool. And he's got it now. Okay, it's a thing that goes something like this. Here you go. Ready? 2, 3, 4. I don't wanna know what you want to tell me. I can read between the lines. 'Cause if I ever show you something more than what you've seen before, you'd be all mine. But you know you won't be mine, even though there's nothing that I'd rather do than surrender you, sweet pretender. I would love to stop you trampling. When can we get together on some rainy night? If you could feel my heart, it's pounding every time you come into sight. But you know you won't be mine, even though there's nothing that I'd rather do than surrender you, sweet pretender. Oh. what you have on your mind. How I wish that I could keep my hands to myself, but you're just so fine. And you know you can't be mine, even though there's nothing that I'd rather do than surrender you, sweet pretender. Oh.
Another brand new one. This is a thing called Tell Me, and it goes something like this. You ready?
If you recall, we drove all day, and part of the night was a warm night for me, with the top down until we find it, baby, don't you wanna stay? Well, now you looked as cute as can be, with your hair and your face, well, it suits you to a T. Don't have to teach you how to rock, you roll so perfectly. Tell me, tell me, tell me, sweet little lovely one, gonna tell me, would you like to really have some fun? Well, playing in the played-out game, seeming in vain, but it lingered and remained. And you were waiting and waiting, and all the time you were waiting. Well, the beat and the walls fell down, started the room to spinning around and round, and when we both looked up, oh well, we knew we were trouble bound. Hey, tell me, tell me, tell me, sweet little lovely one, gonna tell me, would you like to really have some fun? Now I'll show you just exactly how I feel. I have long been on a search for something real. Now take both of my hands and let it feel. Well, now it's all around. I can't fall on the floor, baby. Can I get some more of your sweet kiss? Get this, I'm forever yours. Tell me, tell me, tell me, sweet little lovely one, gonna tell me, would you like to really have some fun?
Thank you very much. This next number is one that we have out on our EP and our album, and it's a tune I wrote a couple years back, a thing called Make It Right, and if you will find a key called G. Here you go, ready?
Well, I told you that the sweetest sound in the world was when your voice was saying yes. And I told you that the way to live your life was in the moment, and I was right, I guess. But lately things have changed and you don't seem to know what you believe for sure. And I feel stringed out and ringed out, but I can't see nobody else but you in my world. Tell me the reason, tell me the reason, tell me the reason why it's wrong for you and I to know each other the way we do, to know a touch that feels so true. It must be hard for someone who doesn't really know, doesn't really know, doesn't really know how to make it right. Understand when I know that you don't understand a thing I say. You're telling me the way I'd like to be is not the way you'd like to stay. Oh, but let me know just what you need, 'cause I do my best to give you all that I can give. Oh, I'll try. Giving ain't given for me unless it's given to you, and that's how I really feel. And it feels alright. Tell me the reason, tell me the reason, tell me the reason why it's wrong. You and I to know each other the way we do, to know a touch that feels so true. It must be for someone who doesn't really know, doesn't really know, doesn't really know how to make it right. Don't let this love of ours fall through. Don't tear me down like you do. Now listen to me good, because I don't wanna have to repeat myself again. But you're the greatest thing that's ever happened to my world, and I'm so glad you did, my friend. Tell me the reason, tell me the reason, tell me the reason why it's wrong. You and I to know each other the way we do, to know a touch that feels so true. It must be hard for someone who doesn't really know, doesn't really know, doesn't really know how to make it right.
Now, thank you. This next number, first, before I introduce this next number, I'd like to, since I have multiple people up here, I'd like to say that this is Jessica Luna on bass guitar. Our brand new guitar player, Patrick Owen, on guitar here. And this is Sojourner Zink. Trying to remember that one. Sojourner Zink on percussion. And this next number was the very first song I ever wrote that I ever kept. So, yeah. And let's see if you can hear some of the influences on it. It's a thing called I Wanna Love You Right. And it goes like this.
Well, you stole my heart and you know that ain't no lie. Well, right. And if you ever wanna leave me, you know that I would die. Well, you're the sweetest little girl that a boy could ever choose. And you're the kind of woman that a man wouldn't wanna lose. And if you ever wanna leave me, you know I'd be singing the blues. Well, I wanna love you right. I wanna squeeze you tight. I wanna love you right. I wanna squeeze you tight. I'm gonna keep my loving coming all day and night. Well, baby, won't you come on over tonight? I said, hey, pretty mama, won't you come on over tonight? You know I'm never gonna hurt you, 'cause I only wanna love you right. Well, I wanna love you right. I wanna squeeze you tight. I wanna love you right. I wanna squeeze you tight. I'm gonna keep my love coming all day and night. Get it now, bro. Thank you. All right, this next number is going to be our last number. It's the title track from our current album called Reality, and it goes something like this. You ready? 2, 3, 4. Then I wake up too fast, and I can feel myself sinking down. But you wouldn't believe how long the feeling lasts. I need to find a better state of mind than the one I'm in when I'm not with you. That doesn't mean I like to be pulled around, but I want you to tell me, honey, exactly what I should do. Further, and I tell you it's okay, because I don't want to lose what I am missing every day, and it's painful, to live in this way. In reality, I'm hard to see. to see that we've grown tired of the way we both react to each other when we're not supposed to admit we attract one another to each other. In reality, I know it's hard to see, but honey, if you're me, would you accept this? Damn, baby, what am I supposed to say? No one's to blame, but you only love me. The limit is gone, babe. In reality, I know it's hard to see, but honey, if you were me, would you accept this? Damn, baby, what am I supposed to say? When no one's to blame, but you're only in love with me. When your face is gone, 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 gone. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Todd Morgan and the Emblem. Thank Nicholson's Music Cafe, Red Dog Records, for having us out, and all the wonderful performers who performed before us. Thanks again.
Excellent job. Thank you, Todd Morgan and the Emblems. Please give it up for them again. Another round of applause. He got a workout up there. And Jessica's boyfriend says hi.
Oh, and
He's online. He's
shout out to Cameron. He couldn't be here. He's our regular drummer. He couldn't be here.
excellent, excellent. Thank you guys. And if you like what you heard, not just from Todd, but from the other artists as well, but especially Todd. He's got a bunch of CDs out there and other paraphernalia. Buy it, and the best thing is guitar picks and all kinds of cool stuff. So it's out there on the table outside. Buy it tonight. He's here. Have him and the band sign it. It's a great opportunity for you to do that because once they go big, do you know how much that'll be worth on eBay? It's going to be crazy. So again, we have CDs outside. Get the stuff from the artists and have a chance to talk to them. Find out where they're playing next. We had a chance to see Todd Morgan and the Emblems playing in El Dorado Hills. It was just by chance we happened to see them. They were amazing, so we knew we had to have them for an upcoming showcase, and that was 6 months ago, I think, is when that happened. So we've been chasing them ever since, and they've been playing tons of different places. So they're out on the road, they're doing great things, and they are just going up from here. So grab them while you can before they're moving off and touring the world. As Todd's parents wonder when that's going to happen. But excellent job. So again, we want to say thank you to the Music Cafe for helping make all of this happen. And we're really excited that we have this wonderful venue to listen to original music by local artists. And again, check them out on Wednesdays and on Fridays. This is a great place to be for music and real music. So we have another raffle prize to give out, and we're going to be calling up Eric and Jess to come on up. And please, a round of applause for Eric and Jess, because they run the Music Cafe and they make all this happen. Anyone you guys want to say hi to who's out there watching?
Actually, I just want to say thank you to everybody, all the artists and everything that came out tonight. And please join us again next time when Red Dog Records does their thing. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Grace and Andrew, and everybody who came out. Thank you very much.
Excellent. And so if you pull out your raffle tickets, and we are going to do the big prize here.
Yeah, cool. Do I win?
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
Okay, here we go.
It is 562591.
591.
591.
Congratulations! That's awesome. Well, come on down. Come on down. Hey, now, come on up here. What was your name?
Michael?
Okay, and Michael, come over here. Show you in the camera. I know she doesn't want to be in the camera, but you just won the big prize. Now, what's great is you were here this afternoon. You didn't even know this was happening yet, did you? And so, were you here for the ukulele class? Yes. Oh, so she was here for the ukulele class at 1 o'clock. Grace and I got here. We started setting up, and Grace said, "Oh, do you know that you could win a ukulele? You should stay for the concert." She's like, "Well, that sounds good. I'll stay for the concert." She came back for the concert, and you have won the ukulele. So congratulations. The ukulele is on its way here. It just...
It was supposed to be here yesterday.
It should have been here yesterday.
But it will be here on Monday or Tuesday, so come on the shop anytime.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday and or anytime
So
after.
bring that with you.
And they'll get it to you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Congratulations.
Excellent. Congratulations. That's wonderful. She's going to have a really nice ukulele for the ukulele class next week. That is awesome. Couldn't happen to a nicer person, too. So that's awesome. Excellent. Well, that's it from us tonight. Again, we want to say thank you to Jeremy and Dave Kauffman, who ran sound all night. And they did most of it from their cell phones as they were wandering around, so that was really awesome. And thank you to all the artists that came out. For those of you watching, please do us a favor. Go out to facebook.com/Red Dog Records, like us, and by doing that, you'll find out when future events like this are happening. We will keep you informed. We will also provide all links to all of the artists, so if you want to touch base with them, you'll be able to do that through our Facebook page. And while you're out there, too, you'll see the link to Nicholson's Music Cafe. Like them as well on Facebook, and like them in person, and show up here and buy some stuff. So it's awesome. So again, thank you everyone for joining us. We had a great time, and looking forward to the next one. See you later, everybody.
But you are in a good school district. Good business, and it sounds like they've been around for a while. Yeah. How'd you hear about the school? Just because your daughter?
Oh, no, just
Well, that store.
because she's in a fourth grade, so she wants to join a band.
Okay.
And they have the
Yeah.
I know all about that.
Congratulations again.
Me too. I was going to say that.
Take care. Bye.
I really should have had all the recording.